if I don't feel good on the first lap, then I'll just have to roll around. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, get an aero, get some FTS, and then see what happens.
Yeah.
Pray for an arrow.
Yeah.
We've had such bad luck so far in our teams.
Who won your race, Squirrel? Because I thought Snowy won it, but it says on there that you won it.
Yeah, I thought Snowy won it too, but alas. I'll
You're
pretend
so
I slowed.
in there now with Swift Racing League.
They won't give me an arrow, but they'll give me the win.
Yeah.
I looked on my screen like he had it, like not comfortably, but by enough. But it normally favours the rider coming through for some reason. And it's back wheel anyway. It's always the back wheel that does it, so it's always better to keep pushing. Hey, Rich.
Right.
Rich, he
Hey,
did.
Hey,
It's
Oh, here we go then.
what a great race,
Have a
guys.
good ride, everyone.
okay, good luck, guys.
Haven't got my bottle of wine open yet.
Oh.
You got this, guys. Nice and comfy out the blocks. No breakaway is going to stay away on the first lap. Again, just try and do the minimal amount of work to keep in the group here. Pray for those arrows.
I got a feather.
No, Joey's got aero.
Amazing.
Rich has got an arrow.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Who had the feather?
I've got.
Dan.
Okay.
I got an arrow.
We've got a lot of arrows, so Dan, it might be worth you trying to attack early up the climb just to stretch the group out a little bit.
Yep.
Don't, like, nothing crazy, just trying to pull it forward so you don't actually break off the front. Everyone else, let's just relax up the climb, drop towards the back up the climb, and then push over the top. I'll try and call you rough power targets as we go down.
Is it worth trying FTS with a van?
No. Maybe go for foul, but
Okay.
not in this field.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The best thing you can do is try and grab someone's wheel at the front. Push off the front, but with lots of people going for FTS, it's going to be a big ask. Again, just conserving through here. Nice and relaxed. We want as many people in front of us when we come over the top of the climb so we can move. Ilski's going quite hard early from what fabric? This is way, he slowed, don't know what he was doing. What fabric being what fabric? Things shotting their way backwards and forwards. Again, let's not get caught out when we come onto the final climb. We've got one little bump after this. So make sure we're sitting back if we're going for FTS. We want to start at the top of the climb at the back. And we're going to accelerate on the downhill and really kick 3/4 of the way down, 2/3 of the way down. Just try and keep it nice and relaxed here. Keep in connection with the group. But we don't need to do too much. Give yourself some movement out the front. Vans and Dan start pushing a little bit at the front. Try and stretch it out. Okay, guys going FTS, make sure we're at the back. Keep relaxing, keep relaxing. Okay, we want to start building it now. 5-6 watts per kilo. 5-6 watts per kilo here, guys. Axe is going crazy. Don't worry about him. 5-6 watts per kilo. Keep working it. Start ramping up a little bit. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, kick all in now, kick hard, come on, let's go. Sprint from here, sprint from here, sprint from here, you gotta go early. Yes, Rich, nice, Joey, come on, all the way through now. Big kick here, big kick, up and out, kick, 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 come on. Now just holding on hard here. Keep driving through, drive through the group. You're doing really nicely, guys. All the way to the line, 2 more seconds, go on, push to it. Good job, guys, well done. Amazing. Oh.
Really nice. All the guys. 2, 3, and 4.
Did Axe take first there or something?
He would on the FTS.
Just keep relaxing through here now, guys. There's no real splits. First lap, maybe about 30th, there's a little one appearing. Otherwise, it's all fairly good. That will close though, Ian. You'll be fine there. Just keep hold of it. Axed's off the back, but there's no way he'll get dropped here. Just nice and relaxed. Get as much recovery as you can. That front group's all back together now. Just sit towards the back. You don't need to do any work. Nice and calm. Really good start to the race, guys. Okay, Tim, just try and jump on with the group behind you. Sorry, I didn't see you go there.
It's on good today.
Okay, guys, it's probably going to be the hardest one of the climbs. So just be ready, preempt it. If no one ends up going, that's great. But better to preempt it. I'll call in when to start moving a bit more, but you'll just have to wind it a little bit beforehand. Nice and relaxed through here. Eben would only take the front. Chill out. Let people pull you all the way through to at least the kind of segment banner. That's nice. Yeah, no one's breaking away this early from such a big group. So might lose a couple of people off the back, but that's it. Doing really nicely. Again, we don't have to move until other people move. I'm going to watch the front for you. Seeing no real movement, 1 or 2 people pushing 4-ish. You're not going to see anything till the bush and then the start of the curb. 4.5 at most on the front. No one doing anything interesting. Few people starting to wind up to 5, so you'll be good at 4 in the pack at the worst. Okay, what fabric's starting to move a bit, runger up the front, 6s. Again, you don't need to go yet. Start the curb on the right hand side, just want to start pushing 6s and 7s. Okay, starting now, 6s and 7s. Should be enough to get you over. Just need to keep in the group, we don't need to lead the group. Nice, guys. Better do the work now, do it early if you need to. Don't leave it too late. Nice job, guys. That front bunch is all okay. Rich, you good there. Just lost a couple more off the back. Don't worry about those guys off the front. It's 1 more fabric, 1 Zedson, no threat whatsoever. Need about 10 seconds on this downhill to stay away. So that climb's going to be all about who can conserve the most. What fabric might want to push the pace. But if we can sit there doing 6s and 7s, it's going to help us massively. Great job so far, guys. Okay, just remember you've got the power up banner coming soon. If you don't have an arrow, just use whatever power up you have left to get rid of it. Thunderberg's getting himself into a bit of difficulty there, Joey, so just push a little bit, don't do anything crazy, just make sure you're not the last guy. There we go. He's managed to drop himself off the back. He should get back on, but he's going to have to do a lot of work here. He's gone. Unless he's going to kill this climb.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry. Got my phone off my bike.
Nice.
To wait for the downhill.
I'm struggling. Something's gone a bit off with mine. Struggling to get a stream, so I'm blind for them. Sorry.
Just got to show him.
I can't fan view anyone. Sorry guys. There we go. About 1.5 kilometers to the sprint. And it's a bit bumpy through here, but unless people attack really early, it's not going to stay away. So the attacks are going to come in the next 20 seconds. Otherwise, they won't do enough to properly stay away. Rich, what did you say you had?
Got a feather, mate.
If anyone with feathers, just try and hold wheels at the front, hold an early breakaway. Vans and arrows are the only ones that are going to realistically manage to push through the group to get points in that sense. Okay, so this is Chris Wood guy from SRT. He's been disqualified from loads of events. Not sure. Let's see. Maybe he's on Swift Power or something. But that's a really good result to start with on that first sprint for us guys. Really well done.
Gear's stuck again. I like to churn my sprint and it won't let me go. Won't let me go higher than gear 19.
What are you on?
So, what bike? Yeah, and I like to just sort of push through. I know you spin a bit more, don't you?
Yeah, 14 and 15 is my territory.
Yeah. I like to go right into 22 and just.
Jeez.
So when it doesn't go up there, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
Thank.
Okay. Again, if we've only got a feather, then towards the front. If otherwise, you want to be about mid-pack. Okay, one watt fabric guy's going very early. Yeah, let's push from the front if you've got feathers. Everyone else needs to start pushing a bit. Hold the wheels of those chasing. Let's hold those that are chasing. And just stick behind them on the downhill. Do not come through now. Don't come through. That one guy's gone. Let him go. He's doing so much effort for what will be 1 or 2 extra points than you. Okay, we want to start pushing a little bit now. Get up to 5, 6s. You've got to do that work early. Okay, Joey, start to go now. Yep, perfect. Got to keep working it hard, mate. Keep working it hard. You've got wheels. Okay, you're free now. You've got to go. You've got to go now. Big push. Nice, Rich. Keep driving it through, guys. Keep driving it through. Lots of places go at the end. Great job, guys. Good points. Well done. Now keep it spinning. Keep the legs spinning. That's great. We just need to keep picking up points. Runger's gone. He's dropping back like mad. He's going to be hurting. Should be fine there, Ian. Just do enough to hold the wheels in front. That's all you need to do. There's no split till about 45th, 40th. I think 42, it looks like 43. And what Fabric are chasing the points now if you've got such a good start, guys. It's exactly where we want them. Let's just keep scoring those points, good points every time. We needed to be a little bit deeper on the downhill then. Rich was in good position. Joe, you're just a bit too far forward.
Yeah.
I know you had to hold those wheels, but it meant you had no momentum coming through, and that's like halfway across this bridge. You're gonna really suffer if we don't hold wheels the entire time. It was good points. Ian, you're doing great, mate. Really well done. How are you feeling?
Not good. Sorry, guys.
Oh, mate,
I
you're
tried
stuck
that.
in
I probably came about 12th on the sprint, but not got the legs at all.
it. No, but you're still here, and that's what matters. The group's getting cut
Yeah.
down massively each lap. Hey, there's 2 off the front. KST and What Fabric. Oh, every time. It's clicking me out of the event. So you catch them easy enough. I think they were just marking. Let's try and avoid the front as much as possible. No need to be there until the very end of the sprint and the finish. If Ian's not 100%, then we can relax a little bit on the climb. We've no reason to push the pace. We're not going to drop many What Fabric guys up here, if any. Terrible time to use an aerocast.
Yeah.
Today has been horrific for it. So many people just wasting power-ups. Used it over the top, the flats on the top maybe, you know, to hold on up here, but not there at 3 watts per kilo. Okay, nice positioning, guys. Starting to ramp it up to about 4 in the mid-pack. Let's do a little bit of work as the percentages come up, and then a kick. Okay, little kick in 3, 2, 1. Little kick now. Holding it for about 10-15 seconds through that 10% section. Nice, guys. Just enough to keep in that front pack. Get over the 10% section here. Rounding here, and now we can just ease depending on where we are. Just get to a comfortable pace now. 5-6%. You'll know if you've made it or you need to push. It's quite a nice pace up here. Nice work, Ian. Rich, good pacing, mate. And just as we go into the super tuck, just trying to make sure you're moving forward relative to the group just a tiny bit, or at least level. Don't risk it if you're dropping backwards. Should all be fine. Dan, you'll be fine.
Oh.
Just breathe, guys. Nice and calm. Did really well there. times, I don't think, of you guys. And 10th is like 9-3, which is unlikely to be repeatable for FTS. So I really wouldn't worry too much about FTS now. I think we'll just go first across the line. Again, power-ups, make sure you're binning anything that isn't an arrow.
Rich has got a feather again. Stay in the truck.
You did really well last time with it, Rich. Again, guys, I know it's hard. I know you don't want to go in every single time, but this is where we score big. If you're sinking backwards, you're outside the top 10, sure, call it off. But make sure you try and give it a commit, see if what you can do. It's really important that we get consistent scores and keep this gap over Watt Fabric. Really nicely. And just conserving through here, keeping an eye on the front view. And we see anyone surging through, just be ready to try and grab their wheel. And even if you're going for foul, you want to stay 2-3 rows deep. You just want to start working harder a bit further up the pack than if you were going for FTS. So looking at starting around mid-pack, doing a little bit more work at the start of the climb. But nothing crazy. Give yourself room to accelerate on the downhill. No one's going for a really long bomb here. If you see a Watt Fabric guy going super early, might be worth trying to grab the wheel. They've had it work for them already, they might go for it again. Just trying to keep an eye on them for you though. I'm not sure what yellow team that is, but they're pushing hard. Okay, Watt Fabric pushing hard. Watt Fabric going, someone go, someone go. Try and grab their wheels. Nice, Rich. Okay, now we can ease, they've not got away. Just get in their wheel, get in their wheel, hold their wheels. Nice work, guys. Build the speed on the downhill. Keep working over the top. Get ready to accelerate on that rock on the left for foul. Okay, we need to start going now, start moving now. Let's send it through them, come on guys. Big effort all the way to the line. Drive it through, drive it through. Come on, don't give it in now, Rich. Come on, all the way through, all the way through. You can hold them off, you can hold them off. Come on, fight for it. Good job, mate. I just need to keep working. What I'm getting quite a lot of first across the line points here. I know it's hard, I know we're suffering, so are they. Don't want to let this lead slip now. Great work again, Rich. Need to be getting 3 or 4 people scoring foul every single lap.
Sorry guys, that's me.
Yeah. Just try and hold on to the guy behind you. Just hold what you can to the guy behind you. This little group ahead of you has broken off. They might not make it back on, so if you can get on with them, that'll be really helpful. See what you can do there, mate. Four in the front group. It's more than enough. Doing great so far, guys. Remember, we're not going to get any more FTS, so we need to start a little bit further forward. It's really good, guys. It's nice and calm. Joey, that was 9.36 for reference, but that'll be outside the top 10. Or maybe 10th or 11th, 10th or 9th.
Right. Ah, that's good to know.
And it's nice and calm. We don't need to do too much here. The pace has been quite chilled out so far on this part of it. Got one more fabric guy saying the pace at the front, but he's not pushing. Still mid fours. Okay, we've got one vision guy going 6.5, 6.7. No one else is moving though. You don't need to move yet. Make sure you're pushing in about 2 seconds for that 10% section. If you keep it in the red, then everyone else will probably stay in the. Sorry, keep it out of the red. Everyone else will stay below it too. If people start kicking red, everyone else will go. No splits happening here. That's going to stay away. Just recover and keep in that front group. Okay, guys, you can get away with about 5 here. Just drop it down now. Just make sure we're staying in that group. Really nice. Just recovery. You're all fine. Just keep it well below 3s into the 2s or lower. Don't need to be doing anything. Straight into super tuck. We're doing well. That's fine. All moving good. Just try and stretch out the legs a little bit. You've got a couple of seconds. Pedal backwards or just stretch the calves. Getting out, gently pedal, try and avoid the front now here. When we come onto the last lap, it's so crucial to avoid hitting the front as we come out the super tuck, because you'll just lose so much speed. If you are going to hit the front, you're best doing it as early as possible on that last lap, and then getting back on and building speed. But just really practice every lap now, trying to avoid the front on that section. Nice guys, watch out for any early attacks coming up this climb. Remember power-ups again. This is where you might see a couple of early attacks starting to go on these laps. Pace is nice and slow. Easy to sit at the back, you can see everything that's going on. You'll be able to jump across if needed.
Richie's got an arrow.
Nice. Guns fans are just as useful as arrows now practically for foul. You can all do it if you time it right. Again, we want to be doing the same thing we did on lap 1, just starting a little bit further forward and building speed a little more gradually if we have the space.
Yeah.
Hendrick's cheering you on. Okay, we've got, I'm not sure who the yellow team is, CS going. Not really a threat to us. What Fabric's chasing again. Now I might need to keep an eye on them. Good work, Rich. I'll just try and get in that draft if you can. Guys, just might want to move just a little bit further up just to watch if people start to close that. Okay, another guy going. We want to be sending people up with this now, guys. If people are chasing across, perfect opportunity to get some easy points. Rich, if this stays away and you feel confident, you might be able to save your arrow for the next lap. It's up to you. Use it if it's 2-3 points difference though. Probably are going to need to use it because their group's catching now. Okay guys in the group, be ready for a bit of a hard push on the start of the climb as people start to chase down. People are going to kick it quite hard and try and close this gap. We need to stay forward, really towards the front, because we're going to have 4 people up the road to move through. Okay, get ready to start moving it. Okay, start to wind it now, guys. Start to wind it. What Fabric are going to try and close it. Nice work. Don't be afraid to overcommit because you've got 4 riders ahead of you. There we go. Guys, I know you're suffering, but we've got to score points. We've got to keep scoring points. Okay, guys, winding it. We've got to wind it now. Evan, just a few seconds longer. Just wait till you see someone going. Okay, Evan, you have to go now. Everyone else pushing now. Let's smash it. Come on. Big points here. Big points here. Work together. Got to blast through. Come on, Rich. See them around you. Beat them around you. Come on, you can do it, mate. Push through, guys. Push through. Don't ease before the line. Don't ease before the line. Come on. Hey, they're getting 5 in every time, guys. We have to all be scoring. That's good. But they're clawing it back every single time.
Oh, my legs. It's not working tonight.
Just breathe, guys. Just breathe.
Oh, shit.
And you're all comfortably in the front group. Don't worry.
Who's off the front?
No. I haven't seen. Might be someone being lapped. I didn't see someone go. They're being lapped.
Cool, mate.
Zed Sunner. So if you see someone from Z Center jump across, then maybe keep an eye, but everyone's hurting doing these sprints, everyone's suffering, but there is enough recovery in between. It's about who's willing to hurt themselves the most, who's willing to take those points. And don't worry about the CS guy off the front. Not a threat at all. Nice work, guys. It's not going to break up. You just have to keep in that front bunch. A little bit cautious, Rich, but you should be fine there. You've got three guys behind you, a bit stretched out. Yeah, and just nice and relaxed now, guys. Nice and relaxed. Nothing's going to happen. Get some rest. Just keeping off the front, doing really nicely here, guys. Really well done. If it means pedaling at 20 watts, then so be it. Get some practice in. Start moving a little bit before there's minus 1% downhill on the finish. It tends to cramp up a little bit around there. And then you'll see a few early attacks here. And then you want to be going around these lampposts, somewhere around here on the last lap. Nothing's happening at the front. Just keep nice and calm. Okay, 1 watt fabric's going, 2 watt fabric, push, 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 push. Nice, Rich. Someone's got to go, guys. Come on, stop sitting. If we're saying push, we need to be up at 8, guys. Come on. They've got 3 people in this breakaway. They're going to absolutely ruin us on points if we don't get someone in there. Nice work, Eben. Try and get hold of the Zeds on a guy's wheel. Use him to close the gap. He's going to close it now. There we go. Okay, Eben, you're in. Okay, let them do the work. Let other people do the entire work here. This isn't in our benefit to stay away. Nice job, guys. Well done, Rich. Really well. It looks like they're staggering. Tim, if you can try and jump on, it'll help you a bit. I don't know if Tim's... yeah. Oh, he's not on the chat anymore. Oh well. At the moment, War Fabric is staggering their attacks on this segment. And we need to wait probably for the second guy of theirs to go. So we want to be in touch with the front riders on this climb. But we don't want to be right behind them. We're getting a bit too tight behind them. Doing a little bit too much work right at the top. Okay, 1's going now. If he gets away, he's got away. That's fine. Let's keep working. The aim's pack it out when you start working, guys. A little bit of a push. Come on. Now we're building speed. Build speed on the downhill if you're really suffering, you know, 5.5, 6s. Got plenty of room in front of us. Let's build it up. Build it up. There's plenty of rides up the road. Okay, now kick. Kick now. Kick now. Come on. Up we go. Big work. You've got riders ahead of you. Come through them. Hard, guys. Come on. All the way through. All the way through. There we go. Nice, Evan. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, Evan. Come on. Hold them off. Hold them off. Great work there. Nice work, Joey and Rich.
If I can drop my chain in that attack. Fuck.
See if you can grab the guy ahead of you, Dan. Bit of work, but it'll help you. Otherwise, you've got 1 behind. But then you're fighting over a point. Otherwise, you can just get hold of him and then you can chill to the line. Okay, guys, if you've got an arrow, we want to hold on to it now all the way to the finish. Just using every power up when we can. Make sure it's sensible use, but this lap we might just stay a little bit further forward than we have done previously. Just watch out for attacks. They have numbers on us, but we do have to follow their attacks. We can't afford to let them go and get 40 points for winning the race now. But let's not overreact either. It's in our hands if we can get some good top 10 positions. More importantly, stop them getting good top 10 positions. spin the legs out a bit, get some recovery in. Some of them are doing 3.8, really high heart rates, they're suffering a lot too. You guys can do this. Okay, there's a few of them gathering towards the front. Nothing's happening. Okay, one's pushing a little bit, nothing crazy. Oh, no, he's chilled.
Just keep trying to mark him.
Yeah. Just don't worry about overacting too much because we've got the climb, so you'll be able to gain time on him if needed, and you've got the downhill. Again, they'd need to take about 10 seconds out of the group on this uphill to stay away, which is unlikely to happen. Like, we can keep an eye towards the front.
I just want them to know that we're watching. We need to play it smart here on the climb. And if they start attacking all 6, maybe you have a concern, but just 1 or 2 of them trying to push the pace, no issue. They're all about mid-pack anyway. So be careful about getting too deep here. RWB are pushing it a bit. No real move from What Fabric. They're closing down the guy at the front, but just a solo rider. It's all fine. Again, once you're on these alley signs, you can kind of think about relaxing again. Even on the last lap, if you're off the front or very close to the front, there's people behind you, you should be fine. Okay, they're pushing a bit further towards the front, but it should all be okay. There we go, nice and comfortable. And relax. Couple more rides off the back, looking about 33 in the front group. Maybe even less. Plenty of points available in this last sprint, but make sure we don't burn any arrows doing it. We want to get points, we want to save our arrows. A third of the people here are going to score points. The finish is more important than the last sprint, but you can do both. You're all capable of it. Again, let's play the game, stay off the front. If you're hitting the front in the next 10 seconds, that's probably okay. The last thing we want to do is hit it once we're around this bend. See how much speed you lost there? That's what we're trying to avoid, but you're okay there because you've got time to recover. Nice, guys. Remember, they've got to do all the work. They're behind in the league. They're chasing you guys. Let's prove a point here. One more lap. At least one of them without an arrow. Rich has got a bear.
It's okay. Just use it on the sprint. It's not worth holding on to it. You've got a good chance. At least 55% chance. Oh, it'll be no. finish. 66% chance of the same or better.
Yeah, gotcha.
Again, nothing's happening yet, but let's just be careful. If we can get easy points by following a breakaway on this sprint, that's perfect. Nothing going on. It's all very conservative so far. Make sure we score points though. It's not worth holding back totally and saving ourselves for a finish. There's a lot more risk involved. Lots of people here have just sat up all race just to get points at the finish. Sprint points here can be the most accessible of all the race. Don't end yourself over 1 point, but let's fight to get some big scores. Okay, breathe out, switch on, here we go. Okay, KST's flying off the front. Get ready to hold the wheel if someone chases. We don't need to chase them ourselves. He's not our enemy. Okay, Wolfram pushing a bit. They're still connected, we can hold on to them. They're still connected to the group. They've not got away. We need to move up now from the back a bit. Just build the speed now through the downhill. Okay. Careful, there's a bit of a gap at the front. Don't go too early yet. Okay, those deeper start to go. Okay, go now, Joey. Come on. Nice, Joey. There we go. Yeah, come on. They've only got one guy in. Come on, big points here. They've only got one guy. Let's get 3 across. Come on, all the way to the line. All the way to the line. Do not give in. Oh, yeah. Big guys, really good. There we go. That's what you're made of. Now relax. Keep paddling, but relax. Joey Aben, good position. Which, just be cautious. Should be fine. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely fine there. Great job. Now all about recovery. Soft pedaling at the front, guys. Don't need to do anything. Okay, group's coming through. Just a little push now. What Fabric were clever, they'd attack now, but we know what they're like. Assuming Chris might be watching this. Perfect, guys. Just cutting nice and calm. Nothing's happening at this climb. We can be at the back. Don't worry. There we go. Just as much recovery as possible. On this final climb, it's better to overcompensate a bit than to undercompensate and get dropped. It's a small group. There is a chance for a group of, say, 10 at the front to form and break off. Be ready for a big push from Watt Fabric to try and split it up. Again, treat this climb like the finish line. As soon as you know you're good, you can relax. But you're going to have a lot of recovery afterwards. Don't save anything if it stops you getting into the group. If you have a feather and you need to use it, go for it. You're not going to have much use out of it at the finish. Hoping most of you have arrows.
No, I haven't. Joey hasn't.
What have you got?
Feather.
Feather. It's up to you if you want to try and go really long. If someone goes with you, it's
I don't
possible.
think I'll be able to.
Okay.
I'll put everything in on the hill.
If you can save your feathers, it's up to you. You guys know how you want to race this. I'll try and talk through, but you know, trust yourselves. You're all great racers. You know what to do. I'll just call out what I'd do. It's up to you whether you want to try and save the feather for the sprint, just to give you a bit of help. But
will it help?
A little bit. It's worth a couple of places.
Okay, I'll save it.
Unless if someone else breaks away on this climb, like a serious breakaway, 2 or 3 people, and it'll help you get in that group that you wouldn't otherwise, then it's worth it. Otherwise, it's probably worth saving. It's better than a kick in the teeth. Ignore this guy off the front. But again, there is a guy off the front, so people might chase down really hard on this climb. What fabric is sitting towards the back? I'm going to watch them. There's a chance they might try and punch through, so I'll call it. If I'm saying go, you really need to go. I'll try and call numbers as well, though. Those 2 off at the front are only doing 4.5, so not doing anything crazy. What fabric guys starting to move a little bit, but nothing crazy, just moving their way through the pack. Again, start the curbs while you start to move it. Be ready to kick up to 8, 9-ish. Okay, let's start to go now. Start to go now. Better to overcompensate. Nice, Eben. Okay, once you've got his wheel, Eben, you're clear and you're good. Not much benefit pushing too much harder. The group's going to keep with you. You've got one try chasing Axe chasing you. Hold on to him if you can. Don't worry if you can't. Don't worry if you can't. It's not a B. It's not a B, mate. If you can chase him a little bit here, the other guys will do the job. He's not going to stay away on the downhill at that gap unless he keeps working really hard. Nice work, Evan. Good work, guys. Again, when we get into this super tuck, make sure we're moving forwards. Moving forwards when we super tuck. Let's get some rest, get some rest. Come on, tuck. You'll be there. Nice. Now it's about staying off the front. One guy's moving a little quickly early, just be ready for the chase. Don't chase him yourself, just be ready to get the wheels of those doing. Everyone else wants to start building speed a little bit here. Everyone, you might just need to be a bit cautious about that. Okay, building speed. 5 6s through here. 5 6s, get some forward momentum going. Axe on his own, he's going to get caught. Forward momentum, get ready to kick soon. Building up. Ready, go, go now, go now, go now, all in. Big kick, come on. All in. Come on. Push through, come on Joey, come on Rich. Let's go, let's go. Push through to the front, push through to the front. They're your places, take them. Come on, all the way through to the line, you're coming through, don't give it now. Yes, Evan, come on, get through him, get through him, get through him. Good job, guys.
Oh, God. Oh.
Man. Oh.
Oh.
Nice work, guys.
Horrible. Yeah,
Sure.
it was.
This wasn't fun.
We had 3 wall fabric on the line. We took them all.
Yeah,
Oh, it's-
really impressive, guys.
Thanks for talking us through that.
Ian fighting for a couple of points here.
come on, Ian. Finish strong, mate.
Just gotta
Come on,
keep
Jay.
up here. You're stronger than all of them, so just keep up. You don't need to do too much work, you can beat them. Okay, holding on to that guy's pushing. Come on. Little dig now, Ian. There we go.
Horrible.
Hold into this chase, guys. Top 40 is what you're after. Top 40, mate. You can afford to let 1 or 2 go off the road. Just try and hold on to their wheels. One guy isn't going to stay away from a group downhill. Nice work, Ian. So you're just reining them in. What power up do you have, Ian? Do you have anything?
Sorry.
Perfect, mate. Perfect. Just super tuck when you can. You fine now? Great job. Again, that guy's doing all that work. He's still pushing 4 ahead of you. Okay, out now, just gently out. Don't need to push hard out, just ease it up. You're going to keep in contact with them. Let them, that momentum's going to chase down others. Okay, a little bit of work just to come through. You're still within that 5 meters. Okay, now. Okay, nice and calm for a few seconds and start to build a bit of momentum. Okay, build a little bit of momentum here, a little bit of momentum. There we go. That's good. 5's good. Then we're going to react. Wait till that first person goes. Nothing yet. Push in. Come on, push a little bit. Okay, kick now, Ian. Kick now. Come on. Arrow and go. Come on, mate. You can do this.
Come on, Ian.
Come on, drive it through, Ian. Drive it through. You're coming through them now. Another couple of places, mate. Another couple of places. There we go. Flying through. Get through 2 of them. Get a point. Come on. Come on, Ian. Great job, mate. Really good.
Well done, Ian.
Jesus.
Well done, Ian.
My kickback just wasn't going anyway, just a second too late.
Good job, guys. I'm just going to have to jump off.
Yeah, thanks, Squirrell.
Thanks, bro. Just gonna go and try and find my legs on.
Oh, I got dropped. Sorry.
Right, Layman. Base is crazy eye. Ooh.
It's going to be a long day at the office, fellas.
Yeah. Cool. I need to stop recording.
Jason's got an hero, finally.
Right. Someone getting low? Why is the truck? I'm just going FEL now. Good manage FTS, you know.
Well, guys, we need to keep our heads in the game. We've got to get some more foul. I know we're all hurting, but we win it now, not at the finish.
Every single person hurts through these sprints. There's no easy solution to it. You might as well hurt and get points at the same time.
Good job. Tones return.
Nice work, Pim. Gets a long line. Jason's a perfect opportunity for you to get points here for FTS. Just chill out through this section, you don't need to chase.
I'm sitting on first and sixth so far, but energy's dwindling, and I want to make sure I'm there, considering we're 2 men down already. But we need points.
It's up to you then. Do you want to try what you want? What are you going for? Foul.
I'll go for FTS.
Okay.
My last shot.
Yep. Sounds good. Him and the group's coming quite quickly back to you. Don't do too much work yourself, unless you're really going to send it up this climb. You'll stay away if you really send it on the climb, but it's a gamble if it's worth it. Okay, Jason, relax towards the back on the climb. Use the climb to do it, so you don't have to do too much extra work. Nice, mate. Keeping in touch. You should be fine there. You should be fine there. Okay, let's start to build it to 5s and 6s, mate. 5s and 6s. On 5s. Come on, you can do this. We'll build the speed now. Make it happen now. A little bit harder, Jason. There we go. Get ready. Okay, start winding it, and go now, Jason. Come on, let's go. Kick now, kick now. There we go. There we go, Jason. Come on, you're gonna fly through now. You've got people ahead of you. Here we go, here we go. Big dig, big dig. Getting on that guy ahead. Come on, you can take him, you can take him. Don't ease now, FTS, mate, FTS. All those points, come on. Blast him. There we go, Jason. Relax, relax. You're carrying a ton of speed, you're doing really nicely. Great job there, Pete, as well. And Swanee, really good. Didn't see where he came from, sorry. Good points, boys. Okay, Jason, try and just ease it up a little bit now. 2s and 3s. So you don't have to do too much work later. It's 1%. I know you're suffering, but you will recover in time. That was great, mate. Jason, you've got a climb coming up. You can do a little bit of work on that. You'll be fine. A little bit of work now. There we go, you're on, you're fine. Back down to 3s. There we go. Nice and calm, guys. 2.5s here, 2.5s is plenty. No one's going to attack here.
I've got 1st, 3rd and 6th.
Amazing.
FTS.
That's huge, well done. And you got big foul points. Couple, 9 foul points. Good job, mate.
Good. Need someone else to pick this lap up. Boys, you need to dig in. Next one. Because I got nothing.
Good. Pim, we need to keep just an eye on these little breakaways. This one's fine, I wouldn't worry about it. But you did a great job last time. I want to see more of the same from you. It's absolutely perfectly suited to you. It's worth taking that risk. Unless you're going to nail it with an arrow. Pete Swanee did really well again on that foul. We want to build that momentum on the downhill. It's where you have the advantage. And Blast is all going to be about positioning and timing for you guys. We can do this though. Guessing what per kilo are the main opposition who have put in points so far. And no one's going to stay away on this downhill. You only need to do enough to keep in that front group. You do not need to push the pace. Unless we see a split around midway through the pack, you don't need to panic. If you start doing 8s, everyone else will start doing 8s.
You let me know when you go past the start finish banner.
Okay. Start to work it a little bit, guys. Let's get into the 6s and 7s if we can. Just on this first 10% bit. Come on, Jason. There we go. Okay, when we see Alley on the road, we can relax a little bit. We just need to keep in touch now. Just keeping in touch. Just manage the effort now. Dingo's up the front. Come on, Pim. You've got to push. Only one guy behind you. There we go. Good job, mate. You're fine. Good response. And relax. Well done, guys. Nice and steady along here. You're already on the downhill. Just breathe. Push the air out. You're doing really well. Everyone else is suffering. You've made it again. Okay, now just be careful. Make sure we're moving through the pack here. Then start to super tuck. As soon as you're moving forward, it's a super tuck. There we go. You're all good. Super tuck. Just want that little bit of forward movement just to make sure we're safe. That was perfect. As we come out, let's play a little game of avoid the front. If we hit it around this first bend, absolutely fine. We do not want to be hitting it around that second bend. Just practicing for that finish already. We've still got connection. You're absolutely fine. Don't panic or overcompensate. There we go. Again, for the finish, you want to be building a bit from here, just a little bit. Gonna carry our momentum, and then we're going to absolutely smash it when we get to nearer those bridges, around these lampposts ahead. That's when we're going to smash it and take first. Okay, we've got a dingo attacking, just ignore them. We don't need to be the ones chasing. It's not our job. We've got big FTS. If other teams take the foul who we're not competing against, that's fine. Just stop our WKG getting that foul. Him, as we come up the climb there, the attacks you want to watch out for, as you did last time. I didn't quite catch that, sorry.
That's your shot, mate.
Yeah. Take advantage of it. try and talk you guys through. I can't do it perfectly for all of you. Trust yourselves, you're all great riders. You know what to do in this sprint. Great positioning, Pim. Really good. And I'll shout if I see anyone flying through.
Hey, Squirrel.
A little bit of a push from a dingo, but nothing crazy. Okay, dingoes are pushing a little bit. Parky's going now. Okay, we've got to go with it, Pim, if you can. Other teams are sending riders up. Everyone else, you need to move a little bit harder. Just move towards the middle of the pack. It's ECC, don't know who they are, following Parky, so again, it's not the end of the world. Just be ready when we get into the sprint, people might go a bit harder on the climb, and we can be a tiny bit further forward, as we'll have more riders to draft through up the road. Sorry, I should have said we're coming to start banner. Yep, try and jump up. Sorry, that was totally my fault. I forgot about that. Go on, Goose. There we go. Good job, mate. Good job. You're on. Two up the road are significantly up the road. Probably will catch them by the next lap, by the KOM, but they should stay away from the sprint now. They're the kind of breaks we need to be getting in if we can. But that's okay, it's not going to harm us on points. Probably won't impact the sprint now though, because they're up the road. Okay, Callus from ECC is kicking 10 up the road. We don't need to worry though, he's not a terrible threat. Okay, one guy's pushing, one guy's going quite hard, pink. Okay. Now guys, we're going to just chill out for a few seconds and then push and build speed. Let's get a few riders ahead of us, give us some room to move into. Okay, Pete, perfect. Pete, you need to get back up to 5 now. Let's build that speed. Start building the speed, guys. Start building the speed. Ready. Arrows now. Arrows now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice. You're going to come back through and push through, Pete, push through. Nice work, Swanee. Come on, Swanee. Dig deep, dig deep. You two have this, you two have this. Dig to the line. Do not let anyone through you. Do not let them through you. Come on, keep working it. Keep working it. Great, great job there. Amazing. 1, 3, maybe 4 or 5. Really good. That's one was skills, to be fair. Good job, mate. Great job, Goose. Okay, Pete, just start to move the legs a little bit. Parky's gone now, so that's one of the main attackers gone. Goose, just try and jump on with Parky behind you. Just get a bit of recovery. Guys, that was really, really good there. Huge points. Let's keep maintaining this effort. Don't wait till the finish. We decide it before the finish. You know how random it can be. Sometimes they even give Jason a win, so...
I feel half dead right now.
So does everyone else though. You guys have this. This level is not about the power. It helps, but if you don't want it with the power, you're not going to get anywhere. So who's going to dig the deepest? Who's going to be most switched on mentally? That's what makes the difference here. Nice and calm so far. Just get into a rhythm. Don't get too deep too early here. Been slipping a little bit too far back. We want to stay in that front 2/3, or even ideally half pack, mid pack. Doesn't take much extra effort to be there. Just gives us a little bit more room on that climb. And the pace about 5 on the front, so we're looking at 4.5 in the pack. Okay, people are starting to move a little bit now. Little kick here, little kick here. Let's get through that 10% section with momentum. You can do it, guys. Dingoes are pushing again. We don't need to follow them. We just need to keep in the bunch. It's all that matters. Keep in that bunch. Great use of feathers, guys. There we go. Again, just ignore what's happening up the road. Keep in that bunch. Watch the front of the group. Those 2 pink riders, just follow them. Okay, we're dropping back very slightly. Few more seconds, few more seconds. No, you're not. You're fine. Come on. You're about to get a huge rest, and you're in the group. You're going to be okay. Sorry, pretty much did not see you off the back there. I don't know how that... I'm not sure what's... Yeah. Can't actually even find you at the moment, Pim. I don't know why. Swanee Jason. We need to keep scoring foul. We don't need to get first. We don't even need to get second foul. Let's just keep scoring, preferably in that top 5, and that'll be enough. Don't worry about the finish, it'll deal with itself later. From FTS for doing well on foul. Let's maintain that and try and get ahead there. Did it really nicely last sprint. We just want to repeat the exact same again. Swanee, it might fall on you a little bit to watch for breakaways. Doesn't mean you have to chase them, but if it's an easy catch, then it might be in your benefit, because you'll destroy them on the downhill. Him, you've got two guys just a bit behind, you might as well join up with them. 36th is the point, so keeping with the two of them is fine. Okay, Dingo's pushing a little bit at the front again. It's not separated yet. Okay, it's starting to actually move forward. We need to be a little bit careful at the back. It's all in contact, but the pace is really upped in the pack. Great work at the front there. Swanee, really nice. Great response. Okay, we're all in connection. Don't need to overreact now. Just be careful of how it's going to affect. We've got another push on the front, not a threat to us again. So watch that WKG Bartlett with you, Swanee. Don't let him go. Really good. Got to watch those WKG riders moving up. Just reeling them in. Prepared, we need to be a little, you're in a good position, you just need to be in a little bit further forward than some sprints, because those two probably can be caught now. Okay, let's keep forward here, 2-3 rows deep. Dingoes are going, Dingo's trying to bridge across, a little bit harder to keep with them. 2-3 wheels deep, that's good. Nice Pete, nice Swanee, come on. There we go, we're in a good position over the top. Good position over the top. A bit far forward. Okay, now start to build a bit. Build a little bit. Nothing crazy. Okay, let's go. Let's go now. Go now. Go now. Come on, we can do this. We've got people ahead of us. We can come through them. Nice. Use that wheel. Come on. Chase him down. Chase him down. You can take him. Come on, Pete. Come on, fight for it, guys. Fight for it. Do not give in now. They're coming through. Come on. Push hard. Push hard. Nice, guys. Still got points then. That's what matters. We've got a bit of a gap. It's not going to be a threat. They're all going slowly. It's going to be swept up by those behind. Swanee, just stay behind someone. Don't worry about those people sprinting across. Okay, you've got 5 or 6 riders behind you, Swanee. Still recover. Still recover. Use it, it's 0% or minus 1% recover here. Use the climb if we need to move forward. Nice and relaxed. Let's just try and calm the breathing down. Okay. For these little percentages, if you want to move up to 3s, 3.5s just to move forward, but we should be good. Got plenty of downhill coming. Got an arrow here, we're going to try and hold it to the finish now. We've only got one more sprint to go. Let's hold on to the arrows. Use everything else.
Wait, have those guys only got to come through the sprint banner one more time?
I think so.
One more power ups after the one you've got.
Alright, I'll hold on then. I was going to go do another lap and try and get an aero, but I'll wait for you all this time. Shit. I'm on the last corner of the S's, so you can let me know when you're at the start of the S's. No,
Okay, start guesses.
stopped in a really bad place.
Yeah. It's an ambitious place to Super Tuck Swanee, but I like it. It still works most of the time, especially at higher weights. Okay, keep nice and calm here, guys. This is probably going to be the easiest one of the climbs. Ignoring dingoes.
Those dingoes are Sorry, repeat.
Can we get that on a t-shirt, ignoring dingoes?
Dream.
They're being a pain in the ass today, those dingoes, I tell you. Good tactic to try and drop the sprinters.
Yeah. Did they go really hard on the first KOM?
I think it's the second one.
Okay. It works as long as people just don't ignore them. It's much better if people ignore them. It's my favourite tactic. Same again here. Just need to keep in that group. Let's try and keep a bit further forward. We've been kind of testing our luck a little bit. Okay, start to move it up. Should be to 6s really through this 10% section. Even if it's just a few seconds. That's nice. Good job there, guys. Okay, and just start to put down. 5.5 should be fine. Don't worry about the guys off the front. They're not going to stay away. Okay. You still need to be working. Still need to be 5s. Just dropping back a little bit. Just make sure we get over that hill. There we go. Should be fine there. Again, you've got a group of 30 riders, 25 at the back. This isn't going to be a successful breakaway. A power up. If you have a power up, it's not an arrow, get rid of it whenever in the next minute. Yeah, practice staying off the front. Right. Sometimes it's better to soft pedal than to stay in super tuck. Might go a little bit slower. Okay guys, one more lap. One more lap for the record.
Whereabouts are they?
Bridges before the start finish.
How's our points looking, Squirrel? What's our buffer?
Can't
Just so
see
I know
it.
what to do.
Can't see it at
Can't
all.
see it? Okay.
I'll see what the latest is, but
You always break by our time zone.
yeah. Nah, I'm getting no points whatsoever. Sorry. I didn't get any for Hellhounds either, really. Okay, you've got one guy off the front, not a threat again. I'm not sure he might even
Jason,
be a
you're
lap.
out.
Amazing.
Squirrel, I'm not sure when to start going. I had to stop right on the bank of the corner just before, like, I'm halfway up the last corner.
You're half. Oh, I see you. Ah, that's
Yeah.
not a good position. Can you pedal
No, I
backwards?
thought I've been doing. That's all I'm doing at the moment. Still trying to cadence to go backwards out of interest.
They normally go through that section around 25, 30. So I'd say about 10 seconds before you want to start moving, but it's tough. They're pushing hard, guys. Swanee, good response. Just be ready, guys. We might have to work a little bit. Again, try and grab the dingo ahead of the watt per kilo guy, Swanee. Still on the uphill, don't ease yet. Still on the uphill. There we go, just a little bit more, because you're going to come through and rejoin. There we go. That's nice, there we go. That's good. Okay, we're just into the S's now, Goose.
Okay.
There is a breakaway group, and then the actual group, so you might be best. We'll go aiming for the actual group.
Yeah, I need the volume of people.
Yeah.
We've only got a van. Otherwise, you try and go around again.
Yeah. Okay, guys at the back, Pete, Jason, we do want to start moving forwards. We want to try and go for this sprint anyway. We need to get points here. We can't totally leave it. You will have enough. You will be able to recover. Trust yourself.
This is breakaway people.
Yep.
Use that. Nice little rider.
It's quite a long, stretched out group at the moment. There isn't as much of a breakaway Goose.
Yeah, I just had a lone rider.
Yeah, they're lapped. Okay. And Pete, try and move up a little bit. There we go. Good job. Okay.
No, he's lapped as well.
Yep, the next group coming. I'd start soft pedaling. 44, about 10 seconds, Goose. Now. Go. You got to start going now, Goose. You've got people behind. Okay, that's Goose. You gotta go. You gotta go now. That's the back. That's your rear. There we go. Good job, mate. Okay, guys at the front. Good position. Fours. Just hold those fours. Okay, start building fives and sixes. Somewhere else going. Okay, gotta push now, push now, push now. Here we go. Nice, Goose. You got Goose to come through, push through, push through. Come on, Swanee. Come on, keep digging, keep working to the line. Come on, mate. You've got Walt Bakila next to you. Come on, beat him a little bit further. Nice, Swanee. Pedaling, Swanee, you gotta pedal. You gotta pedal. Just even if it's gentle, even if it's nothing, you just gotta pedal. There we go. Great work, mate. Okay, now all about recovery. You've got a bunch. Relax. Pete, there we go. You're in, Pete. You're in. You're in. You did well. Good job, mate. It's going to be about who can recover the most here, guys. No one's going away here. No one's breaking away here. Relax as much as you can. Nice and calm. Get the breathing under control early. You've done well. 2 more efforts to get the win. 2 more efforts to keep this streak going. This climb is the finish line. If you don't make the front bunch, then you can't compete. It's better to give everything on this climb and make that front bunch. You have time to recover before the finish. You'll be amazed how much better you feel. Get to that downhill, it's all about position management. If you're going to hit the front, if you see it flying through, do it early. You have time to get back on. If you leave it too late and you're going to hit the front, you're in trouble. As long as Callus is going up, just be ready to move up. Don't need to chase, we need to follow the people chasing. Nice and calm, guys. You know what you're doing. Nice and controlled. He's not the threat, he's not the enemy. He's unlikely to stay away on a downhill against all you guys. We've done this so many times before. We're going to do it again, just a little bit harder. Stay in the draft, and then we punch. 8s to 9s when we get to that steep section. Make sure you're in that front group. That's what it's all about here. Still 4s, 5s. 4s and 5s are okay. Ignore the people going super early. Use the percents. Okay, let's lift it a little bit. 5s now. 5s and above. Nothing crazy. 5s and above. Okay, now we move. Now we move. Look at those arrows being burnt. This is where you make the difference. Come on. Come on, up. Up, guys, up. Get it into the 8s. Get it into the 8s. Do not be left behind. Better do the work now. Have longer recovery. Do the work now. There we go. Those people are being chased ahead. There's no big split. Nothing's going to happen now. Get over that lip moving forwards and we're good. You can start to control it. Start to control that pace now. There we go. Pete, you've done great. Do not slip back now. Okay, Swanee, you know you're going to be fast on the downhill, so I'd maybe give yourself a little bit of room. No one else is going to let that gap open up. Nice. Great job there, guys. Really good. And make sure we're moving forward a little bit into the downhill and tuck. Okay, tuck early, tuck early. That's good. We're all good. Swanee, you're fine there. Okay, trust yourself, guys. You know how to finish this. I'm going to talk what I'd do. It's totally up to you guys. Again, let's avoid the front. Start to get out now and soft pedal gently. Just avoid any trainer issues. Soft pedal gently. Okay, Swanee, you've done well. Just be ready when the group comes through. We'll get back on. Perfect. Okay, let's hold this momentum now. This is where we keep the streak, guys. Okay, it's a very tight bunch. It's a very tight bunch. It's going to slow down a little bit here as people jostle for position. Okay, now we can start to wind it a little bit. 6s, someone's gone early. We don't kick yet, but we wind. Wind it to 7s. Wind it to 7s. Okay, now we go, 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 let's go. Big effort, come on. Don't think, big push, use your arrows, burn it, come on. Big go, we're coming through fast. Yes, Jason, take him, Jason. Come on, all the way through, beat him on the line. Come on, Swanee. Dig deep, Swanee. Dig deep, come on, Pete. Nice, Jason. Great job, guys. Really good.
Well done, guys. That was immense.
Thanks for the
keep with this group. Just got to keep in contact. Doing really nicely here. Solo riders aren't going to make it. Eamon doing the same. Really good. Those two off the front will be caught on the downhill. You're in a good position now, guys. Really well done. Getting that top 40 is a couple of extra places. If you can get first of this group, you'll get another point.
It's got to be close, fellas. We need that point, all right? We need that point. Battle for that point.
Okay, Eamon, just relax a little bit now. You're going to make it in this front bunch. It's all going to change on the downhill. You can start relaxing. Super tuck now, super tuck now.
I'm just ahead of you, so tell me if I can help you at all. I'm going to be there or about to the finish line with you.
No, it should be fine.
Excuse me.
Okay, out and soft pedal. Eamon, you're okay. Out and soft pedal, Pim. Don't hit the front to it. Okay, you've hit the front, that's okay. Let other people get in front of you now. Really relax. Let them hit the front. We've got to stay off that front. Eamon, don't come through too hot. Okay, we're flying through those guys up ahead of us. We're going to start to build a little bit of speed now. We want to be up to fours to fives. Try and avoid the front. Just build that forward momentum. Pim, you're going to have to start building a little bit harder now. Wait for someone to go. We're going to take that wheel. We're going to take the wheel and beat them. Go now, go now, go now. Goot's gone. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yes, Eamon. Let's go. Let's go. Big kick. Big kick. 5 seconds. Really hard. Really hard now. Come on. Push through. Push through, Eamon. There we go. Take them. Take them. We got a point. 1 point. Get him. Beat him for a point. Come on. Take it. There we go. Great job. Really good job, the two of you.
Oh, well done, team.
Some nice pinch hitting there, Goose. I like it. Got a nice